The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. My name is Alan, and this is not fiction. This is my real life. My greatest love, her untimely death, and the lies and betrayal that followed at the hands of people who should have protected her. This is love, death, and deceit, where truth must be spoken, no matter the cost. Before we begin, this video is based on my personal experiences, memories, and records. It reflects my own opinions and interpretations. Some names and details have been changed for privacy. Everyone mentioned is presumed innocent until proven otherwise in a court of law. Nothing here is presented as verified legal fact, and no harm, defamation, or misrepresentation is intended. This content is for storytelling and commentary purposes only. All right, so now we got that out of the way. So a couple days ago, the ex-mother-in-law posted this big old thing on one of the Facebook pages. I've been trying to not say her name, but since she publicly posted this on a Facebook page, then I guess that's out the window. So Rose Myers posted this, and I'll put it up here on the screen. And so she's got more evidence in response to the ex-mayor's podcast because the victim's family will not be silenced, and listed all these things out, numbering them, which is freaking hilarious. Like, first of all, of course, it made me mad, so you got me there, but then also it made me super happy because, like, she put it all in freaking writing. She put it in writing, put it on the internet. It makes it so easy for me to knock these down one by one, which will be what our next episodes to come is going to be. And I'll have a guest with me, one of my family members that was very, very good friends with Jen, has all kinds of voice recordings and text messages and everything of the truth. But it's funny because it says more evidence. This isn't evidence. This is you typing a bunch of crap on a piece of paper. Show me court documents, show me pictures, show me text messages, show me voice recordings. You can't, because I have all those that justify my side and prove my side is truth. This isn't evidence. This is you typing crap on a piece of paper. And so it says, the victim's family understands getting justice is a long game. We will not give up. Podcast away. Well, you bet your butt I'm going to podcast away because I'm going to tell the truth here. And it's hilarious because I've already had a family member from that one side of the family reach out to me. And don't worry, I won't name any names because everybody knows what she'll do if you speak up against her is she'll try to bury you like she's doing to me. So I'll be the voice for everybody. Don't worry, but feed me that information because it makes it very, very helpful and useful to me. So it's funny the things that they were saying about her, and it's telling me like what's happening over there, and it seems like everybody's kind of crumbling at this point because lies are lies and they don't last forever. The truth will eventually come out. And so you guys know I started a Facebook page, the Love, Death, and Deceit Facebook page, to make it simple for everybody. So all these documents and everything that I'm sharing on my podcast, I'm also posting to the Facebook page. So that way you don't have to pause and try to blow it up and see all that stuff. You can go to Facebook page and see it. And then also I'm posting other things that aren't necessarily on my podcast, text messages, voice recordings, all kinds of stuff. It's just like I spent the first 3 months after my wife died preparing documents and evidence for court. It just so happens I had a super crappy attorney who had a big talk but no game that charged me a bunch of money and didn't use any of the good crap. And you know who you are, you know who I'm talking about. You show up an hour late to our hearing where we were supposed to get there an hour early to prep, and you get there an hour late, like whatever. Yeah, so anyway, and then also some people had told me that this Rose Myers, she was on Granbury City Council, and from what I understand is there was some scandal while she was on City Council. So if you lived there at the time and you know any details of that, post it in the comments below. And also any questions you have, post it in the comments below. I'm going to be answering them either through there or on my podcast. And also, there's another big scandal here. You know, like somebody had mentioned to me, it's always the ones with the most skeletons in their closets who are accusing others of things. And usually they're accusing others of their own sins. So some crazy stuff was allowed to happen in her former marriage, right before the one that she was here, to my deceased wife. So I tried pulling up documents on that, and it's really weird. The divorce decree is sealed. We can't see any details of the divorce decree, which is usually public record. So why would you have your divorce decree sealed? Or maybe I'm just not looking right. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe there's some people out there that know how to find this stuff better than I do. So maybe that's your challenge. Let's find what's going on in that sealed divorce decree. Why is it sealed? What happened? How much money was paid out for hush money? If that happened, of course, we don't know anything here for fact. We're just, making guesses here. So let's find out the facts and see what happens. So anyway, that's kind of my short little update here. You can read this, like I said, I put it on my screen here for a minute, but I'm also posting it to the Facebook. So it's just funny, like the stuff that's said in here. It's almost comical. The ex-mayor did not have standing in the state of Texas. Oh, that's why we had 3 hearings. If you didn't have standing, the judge doesn't even accept your initial motion. So maybe you should try to know the law a little bit before you just throw out crap. Just vomiting out of the mouth here, come on. So we got a lot more coming up, and you guys, this is happening in real time. Like, this crap is still going on. These aren't pre-recorded. I mean, today's December 1st, 2025. So, this crap is still going, and we're going to get to the truth. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can pass that out there. Like I said, my new mission is here. I've had so many people reach out to me, and it's really touching and sad at the same time that there's so many evil people in this world. But they're reaching out and they're like, hey, my husband passed away and his family did the same thing, or my brother did, or my sister, and they went through this stuff, and thank you for speaking up against this. It makes me feel better. It makes me know that I wasn't the only one that this evil happened to, because it does. When this evil happens to you, you're like, what did I do to deserve this? I try to be a good person. I try to help people. I do everything right. Of course, we have our flaws. Of course, we miss the mark sometimes. But people that generally try to be good people, and then you have this kind of evil stuff happen to you, it makes you question yourself, what did I do to deserve this? Well, you didn't. You were a good person. That was your only downfall there. It's just there's evil out there. There's, devil making people do this. They don't want good people in this world. They want to turn evil. And has a little bit to do with my Micah 7:8. I'm sure everybody's wondered where that Micah 7:8 comes from, but there's a deeper meaning to that Micah 7:8, and we're going to do an episode just about that, and I'll kind of explain it all to you. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. This is just to get the truth out there and to help anybody and hopefully touch some other people that this has happened to let them know that they're not alone, and you just got to keep going, keep fighting. Evil will be exposed eventually. So until next time, we'll see you later.